Sometimes I wish I did a little more of my life instead of hanging out in front of places selling weed and shit. Like maybe be an animal doctor. Why not me? I like seals and shit. Or maybe an astronaut. Yeah. I'd be the first motherfucker to see a new galaxy or find a new alien life form. And fuck it. And people be like, there he goes. Homeboy fucked the Martian once.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. It has been a long time coming. Um, we left, we, uh, we sampled the waters, if you will. We went and we fucked some other people. You know, we broke up, we got our fuck on with a couple of strangers, you know, some that we regret, you know, some not so much, some we had a really good time with, but it didn't work. And now we're back. We're here. Back on YouTube, where we got our beginning. And before I go any further, I want to say that this is Geeks of the Industry, a weekly show that we've done for the last couple of months live through Brickhouse Radio. Um, Still very close with them, but the recording capabilities aren't to be desired for me and, you know, for the rest of us. And I speak for the rest of us. I also speak for the trees. I'm kind of like the Lorax in that sense. But I'm getting a little too long-winded before even saying who the rest of us are. To my left is my lovely wife, Miss Cola. Say hola, Cola.
Hola.
Say hola, YouTube.
Hola, YouTube.
Yeah, you're on YouTube right now.
YOLO.
YOLO. YouTube YOLO. And
I'm gonna trademark that shit. I better not see that shit tomorrow.
yeah, you're gonna see it on fucking Twitter, because I'm gonna tweet it.
Fucking Good Morning America's gonna be having it.
Ellen DeGeneres is gonna be dancing and shit. Anyway,
What's that drunk bitch?
the disembodied voice that you will hear on this, what looks like what we've been doing live, but is now just going to be pre-recorded. My humble co-star, co-host, co-best friend for fucking ever, Mr. MSR. Say ayo.
Ayo.
Say ayo, YouTube.
Ayo, YouTube.
I'm gonna take a picture of this because this is some special shit right now.
Battery's dead.
I'm just gonna pretend like I was doing it.
Okay. I thought you were really gonna do it.
You just had to ruin the effect.
I'm sorry.
You're always ruining the effect.
I'm sorry.
You don't ruin the effect.
I was gonna say.
I love you very much.
I love you too. There is a screwdriver there. I will stab you.
Don't stab me. So we're just doing a really quick introduction and explanation as to the way everything is. The last time that we were on YouTube, it was myself, my good friend MSR here, and another guy that went his own way. When he went his own way, we were stuck because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. So we decided we were going to make it a visual medium and go live on Stickam.com through Brickhouse Radio Live. And that was great. We had a good time over there. We got like one night we had 9,500 views in a night, which, you know, will probably never happen again. But it was cool for when it was. It, you know, Stickam, as most of you know, if you watch web entertainment, has gone the way of the buffalo and is no more. When that happened, we, as all of the rats on that sinking ship did, went and tried to broaden our horizons on another platform. The platform that we had chosen was FooStream, which is a good uncensored website it's great, you know, but I personally was unable to figure out the complexities of recording and posting the conversations that we have on a weekly basis. So now we're here, reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited makes you understood.
I don't know.
I don't know how that one goes. So do you guys want to explain what the show is normally?
So normally, we shoot the shit. But, can I say that on YouTube?
You can say whatever the fuck you want on YouTube. I
Awesome.
jack off horses.
So basically, we have a conversation. We allow people to eavesdrop on it, and Cola abuses us.
Yes.
What?
That's a pretty succinct explanation.
Whatever. You see me, the innocent coupon lady, sitting over here not saying anything while these two fucking nerds talk about Star Wars and shit.
You are really pretty.
Thank you, that's great. Let's talk about something
Okay.
that I actually found, which is very surprising because normally Larry here will find everything. Or if I think I found something awesome, I'll come run home and tell him. He already knows about it.
I'll be finishing your sentence.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, it's not cool anymore.
It's not cool since you know it.
Yeah. So I actually found something that he had never seen before, which is very odd because I thought it would have came across his Facebook stream or something, that he'd be able to see it before me or hear about it in some weird way because he's like, him and his iPad are one. And he has not. So, are we going to play it and like turn it around?
No, we're not going to do all of that. Because you're already on YouTube, if you're interested in seeing visually what we're going to talk about, by all means go to our favorite section. You'll see the video. You can click the link from
Play
there.
the audio for it.
I will play the audio because it's super funny. I fucking actually really got a kick out of this one. Do you want to explain while I pull this up?
It is a band Skittle commercial.
No, the hat. Give me some sugar, sugar dirty. Hurry for my sweetness. It's about to come, it's about to come, it's about to come. Ooh, sugar. All over you.
Share the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Yes, sir.
That happened.
Yes.
I saw that already.
Oh, whatever.
I see that.
I think it's awesome.
I was there before it was cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hipster about that.
Whatever. I thought you don't like hipsters.
I beat fucking Angry Birds Star Wars before it even came out.
Wow.
I'm already back on Friendster. Because it's retro.
I have a Tumblr.
I have a Tumblr where I look at nothing but naked letters.
I don't even understand the point of Tumblr. It's like
Naked
Twitter.
ladies.
Porn, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it
that's
is?
literally all Tumblr is.
Well, not even porn. It's amateur people who think they can do porn, so they just post a bunch of naked pictures of themselves.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a lot of selfies.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And a lot of the time, they shouldn't be doing that.
Then you get the ones where it's like, there's the big booby Tumblr, or the drunk sex Tumblr, or, where they'll take, like, porn stills and incorporate that into the selfies. But it really is, like, dumbfounding how many women just take photos of themselves naked, you know.
And put it out there in the world to see.
And yeah, like.
And then get pissed off if you look at them.
Yes, if you look at a woman's cleavage, you're a piece of shit. But make sure to look at my naked photos on Tumblr. Like it and share it with your friends.
Those are all bipolar people.
It's so whack, dude. Like,
Whack.
yeah, I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back whack.
Wiggity whack.
Well, since, you know,
Did we even talk about Kevin Smith?
Huh? No, that's what I was actually going to bring up. Since we're having a conversation, and since this is something that we normally would do weekly, this is going to, again, be a very short, just kind of, just like,
Sample.
this is just a tip. You know, we're not going to go full stem. We're not going down to the balls. Though I'd love to go fucking full stem with a certain member of this group.
God damn it, Mike.
Stop it. She's right there. She'll hear you.
You fucking dick.
Secret. So, this week, my wife, yes, I still use that.
Every
Get
time
used
he's
to it.
like compelled to say it, he has to. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, bam! So,
Oh yeah!
boom, baby!
Yeah, that's what it is. Boom, baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, my lovely wife, you see, that's the way you stop it. My lovely wife took me to go see Kevin Smith with his wife, Jen Schwalbach, at SF Sketchfest. They were doing +1 Live. You know, the whole reason this show even exists, I'm going to be 100% honest, is because Kevin Smith decided to have a conversation with his best friend on a weekly basis, and from the seeds of that grew this larger than life, larger than what it was. Because saying that life is a bit of a stretch, but in the world of podcasts, it's larger than life. It's the giant compared to everyone else's jack. Anyway, because I got really into that, I started listening to all these other podcasts, and
And now we listen to too many podcasts.
way too many. The mecca
I don't listen to any.
of the podcasting world, for me personally, is Kevin Smith. I personally enjoy the way the guy tells the story, and he's funny as shit to me. So I was super stoked to go to see them live. They were performing live at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco.
Yep.
As part of the SF Sketchfest. There's a bunch of different podcasters that were performing there. Paul F. Tompkins, The Nerdist, I think Who Charted was there, but you know, a bunch of different podcasters, as well as, you know, stand-up shows. I think Doug Stanhope was there and Doug Benson. But anyway, do you want to tell about the parking? It was the worst fucking, like, the last time I went and saw Kevin Smith live, I parked in a parking garage and got fucking locked out of the garage, and
They closed the gate early.
yeah.
But a good thing came out of that, yes?
No.
Oh, you didn't get to kick it for a while with a certain person?
I did hang out with Jason Mewes for a little while, but it
And
wasn't
he gave him my hat that I made him.
It wasn't like we were like, hey man, fucking, you want to go play some fucking Minecraft in the fucking bus, you know?
I don't think he plays Minecraft.
It's just the first thing I grasped. You want to play Farmville in the fucking bus?
No.
You want to play with each other's dicks in the bus?
There you go. There we go.
He has no teeth.
And even better.
What is that about? What happened there?
That's all meth.
Yeah, that's the drugs.
It's all drugs.
That's awful, man.
Yeah, you know, cocaine is a hell of a drug, my man. Meth is even worse. Anyway, the show was fucking great.
But we did drive around for, I want to say, a good 45 minutes
It was
trying to find
like,
parking.
and we had left early so we could get like good ass seats because it was general admission. And I don't know if you've ever seen Kevin Smith live, but the nerds come out for a Kevin Smith show and fill the fucking place up, and you're fucking sitting elbow to elbow with fucking fat guys in jerseys, you know, that look just like you.
Or half pretty blondes who talk about their fucking menstrual cycle and their fucking, their wannabe careers with, I don't even know.
Or fucking trendy ass gay dudes that fucking yell
Yes.
out constantly. And anyway, the show was great. Fucking, I like the dynamic between Kevin Smith and his wife Jen Schwalbach. It reminds me, you know, of most marriages, but obviously when I think of marriage, I think of this fucking judgmental, beautiful, elegant creature.
Wow, you really walked the line there.
Yeah, I was on the razor's edge, the cutting edge, if you will, with D.B. Sweeney and Moira Kelly.
Too big.
Too big.
Really? I've seen that movie. I've seen it.
I've seen it.
So hold on.
Saint?
Think, yeah. Duh, look it up.
So,
Hold on. Let me tell you something that we didn't even tell you. So, as we were leaving the zombie thing last night, my friend,
hopefully,
who was super drunk, was like, we were walking to the parking lot, and there's these two fat broads that just looked horrible, that probably were hookers. And we were like, oh, we can't go this way, so we start walking away, and my friend goes, bitches be like, I'm not a prostitute. And we're like, oh my god, because she said it literally sounded like she was screaming it at the top of her lungs.
yeah.
It was, yeah. And then we were like, don't say that so loud. I was like, don't try to get us into a fight. We're gonna say we don't know you. She was like, they're fat. It's not like they could catch me. I'll just run.
Oh my god.
She was like, yeah, she was like, even if I'm drunk, she's like, I'm sure I could still run a mile in 7 minutes. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, show was great. You know, they talked about a bunch of, you know, married people shit, and we laughed, and we held hands, and we occasionally looked at each other like, oh, that reminds me of our relationship. And then it ended, and, well, during the show, Kevin Smith, he tells a story about getting high on a balcony, and he asks what the kind of weed was that he was smoking. He yells out at the crowd to Will, what kind of weed was it that I was smoking? And I hear this deep, bassy voice that I've heard before. It's a very familiar voice. Go, Granddaddy Purple!
Bubba Kush.
Or Bubba Kush, that's what it was. And I was like, you know, the nerd sense tingled in my ear. And I was like, that's Will Wilkins of the Deads, formerly Radio Askew. And then, you know, my attention was detracted to that portion of the room, trying to. By the way, we had amazing seats. Like, what would you say, like 4 rows away from the stage?
Not maybe like 6 feet away.
Yeah, it was not a long jaunt from the stage.
It did feel though like he really was like staring at us.
Yeah.
Like super creepy because it wasn't just like one.
Because it was like, what I've explained it away is the placement of the seating. You know, the way that his chair was set up to where we were seated because it's a bunch of different little tables, and you know we're sitting on either side of the table facing the stage, but the way that it was set up, it was like our eye lines were like dead on each other, so it felt like Kevin Smith was like creepily staring into my eyes and even further into my soul while talking about, getting, what was it, the fucking story that he told at the retreat?
Oh, the stick?
Yeah.
Mountain lion?
Yes. Anyway, but yeah, while he was talking, like, the entire time it was just like, fuck, this dude's fucking staring at me. Like, I'm starting to, like, look at his wife just to not make eye contact with him. It was like, like when somebody gives a speech, like Dare, when the cop comes in for Dare, and then it feels like he's giving you too much attention. You're like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? Do you think I'm like high right now? What's going on? You're making me uncomfortable. Stop it. But anyway, as we were wrapping up and show ended, I'd noticed, because I'd met Alan Wysocki and Megan Quinlan, now Megan Wysocki, at the last show that I went to, so I knew who they were, and I see Alan up in the rafters, basically like Phantom of the Opera, and he's talking to somebody with his arms crossed, and it's just like, who the fuck is that, It turned out that it was fucking Will Wilkins from Netheads and Radio Askew, and as I'm strolling out with the wife, she has no idea who the fuck this guy is, and I just go, Neds! And, he kind of goes over to the railing, and he, like, peers over, and he's like, who said that? And, I just, like, wave at him, and I've been listening to this guy before he was with Smodcast Internet Radio, when he was doing his own podcast, which was Radio Askew, that, became Netheads on Sir, but when he was just essentially a fan who, enjoyed Kevin Smith. So, I have a plethora of things that I could have said that, would have been witty or funny or, interesting. But the only thing that fucking made its way to the top of my head in my computer was, Will Wilkins! And then it was like, okay, start walking now, start walking.
Yeah, because when the guy was like, who said that? Like, I stopped, like, oh great, here's our big chance. The guy's going to be super excited that you recognized him, and he's going to be like, come on up here. Let's have some drinks together or something. And Larry's just like, grabs my hand and starts walking away, and it's like, what?
I was like, I don't know what to do.
So yeah.
Because it's one thing to try
He
to
totally ruined his entire possible 12% chance of probably getting to meet Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I'm playing just the tip.
It's not gay if it's in San Francisco.
It's not, dude.
Fa la 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 la. What?
She has the voice of an angel, ladies and gentlemen.
Recognized bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not on that show, because Simon Cowan, he wouldn't know what to do.
That's right. Simon Cowan.
Whatever his name is. Isn't that his name?
It's Cowell.
But he's a British fuck, who cares? He's a little mommy's boy.
Little Brit. So, MSR, do you have any stories that you want to tell while we're...
I've got to go to bed.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
No, I didn't have any, I mean, nothing, like, happened this week or anything.
Yeah, so, if you don't mind, I'm gonna wrap it.
Alright.
The way that we wrap every week is we each nominate somebody in the world. It doesn't have to be pop culture. It typically ends up being pop culture. The person doesn't have to be living, or even sometimes a real person. Could be a fictional character. but this is a segment we call Geek of the Week. And we each get a nominee. Bunny, who is your nominee this week?
You are my Geek of the Week.
Am I?
Yes, for the way that you were watching over us and protecting us at the show. Or whatever that freaks of nature show thing that you took us to.
The Dead Hookers Ball.
Yeah.
Make sure to go to zombieclub.org and check them out. They're good people.
And don't forget deadhookers.gov.
Yes.
.edu.
MSR, your Geek of the Week this week.
I pick Cola.
Okay.
Why the fuck is that?
She's so pretty.
I can't wait for you to see the second YouTube video. Her look, like she's smiling, but it's like a, oh, you motherfucker smile. Oh, god damn it. Alright, and me pulling up the rear, I am going to nominate for my Geek of the Week this week Mr. Tom Presler of the Zombie Club for giving myself, and her friend, the opportunity to interact with a walk of life that we wouldn't normally interact with, to be a party to a different world. That's probably not the best wording for it, but what he's doing is he's giving people a sanctuary for their, their ideals and their desires and everything that they enjoy personally. So for that, my Geek of the Week is Tom Presler. Make sure everybody who's watching, who made it all 27 minutes, you're obviously interested in what we have to say. Go to geeksoftheindustry.com. That'll lead you to our Facebook, to our Twitter, and it'll lead you to our videos from past episodes. And now we'll be able to just link straight from our YouTube to our Geeks of the Industry page. These are all fun things. Again, to FU stream, I may be logging in during the week, but we will no longer be doing the show Sunday nights at 9 p.m. on FUstream.com. We'll probably still do it on the weekend and just release these, Monday. And yeah, that's going to be it for this week for Geeks of the Week. For my lovely wife Cola, for Mr. MSR, I am Chunky saying, may the Schwartz be with you.